So, should Elaine fans be concerned about her current performances? Well, that depends. It depends on what your expectations are of her for this season. I mean, if you expect that she'll be going into Budapest to win the double, then in my opinion, yes, you should be concerned. If your expectations are that she'll just manage to pull off a medal in both sprints, no, you don't have to be concerned. Now, let's be sure not to confuse the term concerned with worried, because it's way too early in the season to be worried. Now, based on her 200-meter race recently, she ran 23.23, I think, and that was in plus 1.8 wind. I mean, even if that was in zero wind, that would not be a pretty good time, even to start the season with. Alright, so let's put things into some perspective now. So last season wasn't too great for her based on her very high standards, right? As we said, she opened this season with 23.23 in plus 1.8 wind. Now last season she actually opened with 22.75 in negative zero point 0.6 wind. Now that's miles apart. So she was actually at least starting her season better last season. Now, before we even continue that point, I must point out the fact that there are quite a few people who saw that race, the 200-meter race recently, and said that Elaine gave up the race on purpose. She slowed down, she eased up before the line. I mean, honestly, I didn't get to see the race live, and there aren't many videos, if any at all, online that I could find with a good angle. But from what I saw, I think I saw enough. I don't see where Elaine eased up. I mean, be honest with yourself, guys. What you have to look for is changes in her stride. And I mean, the fact she even dipped at the line, she could not see the runner that was passing her. So, for the majority of the race, in her mind, she was winning. She was winning. It wasn't until about 10, 20 meters out that the second place, well, the then second place runner ended up passing her. Trust me, guys, Elaine was not running to lose. Don't try and kid yourself, alright? Elaine ran that race to at least 90% of her ability. Maybe she didn't go guns blazing, but she ran it pretty decently. Trust me, Elaine is trying to find where she's at this point in the season. She's not going to go out there with any intention to purposely lose a race, at least not right now. Based on what I saw, no. Now, back to what I was getting at before. So, as most of us should know, Elaine changed coaches last year, right? So 2021 was the year when she did the amazing times, when she ran that 10.54 and she won the double, right? So right after that, for whatever reason, she decided to change coaches. Now, some more perspective here. In 2022, last year, Elaine only broke 22 seconds once for the entire season. And I know some people are going to say, hey, she was injured. Okay, all right, we'll give you that. She was injured, but clearly the 200-meter suffered quite a bit. And the injury wasn't bad enough to take her out of competition. So let's try not to use the injury as so much of an excuse, right? As things are right now, it's clear to me at least that Elaine's top end speed is suffering. And we must reiterate the fact that yes, it's the beginning of the season, too early to make certain calls, but we can still assess based on what we have seen so far. And I mean, what we're saying now, it's stemming from last season, right? So it's not just really this season opener. Her 200-meter especially has been falling off from last season. Now, it's a new coach, and sometimes it does take a while to get used to a new coach and a new program. But at the same time, we all want to see Elaine back at her best, back to 2021 form, back to maybe even challenging world records. However, we're going to end by saying we here at Track Talk, we're not worried about Elaine Thompson, but we are definitely concerned. How about you guys? Based on what I've told you so far, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.